Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucy and I'm with Reva Chic, and I'm super excited that you have tuned into my video. Today's little short video, I'm going to show you a technique on how you can layer paint and basically distress those layering of paints. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this, a step-by-step tutorial on how to achieve this look. Okay, so you ready to dive in? Let's go. All right, so we are going to be starting with I'm just using a plain board. So this actually will go on furniture or home decor, but just to show you how the technique works, I am going to be showing you this and demonstrating it on just a plain white board. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to paint this board the first color, which is going to be called Tire Swing. And I will be posting below the description on all of the paint colors I used and also the bar that I used to create this technique in the description with the website where you can purchase the paint as well as a coupon code if you do buy this paint. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to paint this board. It's called Tire Swing. So this is it's like a black, it's like more like a charcoal color black, if that makes sense. So we're going to lay a good coat on here. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to be doing the layering effect. So I'm going to just get all the corners. Okay. Got it all. And then now we're just going to let this dry before we do our next step. So we're going to go ahead and wait a little bit till this completely dries, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so the next step is applying the wax bar onto your paint. So the wax bar comes in this little plastic bag, okay? They are $8. And again, I will be putting this under the description. For the one that I'm using, when you open that up, I do just take a little sandwich bag, Ziploc bag, and put mine in here so when I'm ready to use it. So we're going to do that now. Let me just put my gloves on because it does feel a little waxy. So you take your bar and you're basically going to do that. You see these little marks? Leave those because that's what makes the effect for your next color. So just do it across the whole thing. No need to smooth it out or anything like that. And that's it. So your wax bar has been applied, and now we're going to go ahead and use our next color on top of that wax. Okay, so the next color I'm using, it's called Hummingbird. And again, I will put that in the description. So you're just going to paint over your wax that you just applied. And I leave some open here too if you want. Again, you don't have to do it solid. You can if you want to. All right, and that's what I'm gonna leave it like that. And so now we just wait for this coat to dry, and then we can work on our next step. All right, so we are now ready to apply the wax bar over the Hummingbird color. Now, mind you, you can use any colors you want. I'm going to be using 3 colors, but you can use multiple colors with this wax bar. So for every coat that you apply on, you obviously would apply the wax bar over it. The only one that you don't have to apply it is your last coat, so your last color that you're going to be using. So I just chose these colors because they look really cool together, but you could put yellow in there, whatever you're working on. So it depends on the project that you're working on and what colors, you want, okay? So now we take our wax bar and we do the same thing. And you're going to see some that are coming off already, but that's okay because that's just, it's ready to obviously get sanded. This is really, really cool. And I just feel it just to make sure that I have enough on there, maybe different areas. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to be applying now a color called Wood Fence. And this, I'm just not going to go too solid because this is my last coat. So I want the other colors to come out. So this I just do like this. Just give it some color. Whoops. Okay, so now we're going to let this dry and then we're going to work on our last step. Our last step, which I will be using a 220 grit sandpaper. Okay, so I got one of these. But before we begin, I just want to, send a reminder that if you like what you saw on this video today, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so every time I post a new video, you will be notified. Okay, so I'm going to start, you can start anywhere. So I'm just going to start on the edges over here and take my sandpaper here and then start sanding. Look at that. I don't have a good grip here. And you can go as deep as you want. And your sandpaper will get kind of cloggy, so when that happens, just flip it over. Maybe a little more over here. And then just do a flip. Isn't that cool? So you can keep sanding. You can go deep down a little more if you want more of the black or the tire swing that we did. You can keep, I like the browns on here, maybe just to do a little more on the corners here. But this will look really cool, like if you're trying to make take a chair and do some layering on it. I mean, furniture tops I've done like this. It's just so cool. So, and then this white here, I'm just sanding a little bit because that's from the whiteboard. So don't, look at that. But we're just looking at the finish here. And then, yeah, it gets like really nasty. And that's that. So let me just show you a close-up version of this. So here's the close-up. It's just a really neat finish. Love it. Was that fun or what? I really hope that you guys enjoyed this short tutorial. I hope that you can try out the products. I will be putting them again on the description portion of this video, as well as a coupon code to use at checkout on their website with the paint and the wax bar. I hope that you try it out, and if you do try it out, I'd like to know about it, or if you didn't like it, I'd like to know about it. But if you liked today's video, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and also click on that notification bell so every time I do post a new video that you will be notified, okay? Till next time, bye-bye.